Wait, why did you think I was dead? Also, I'm like so sickly. I don't, like, I'm not sick, but I feel so sickly. I feel so dead inside. I'm like sickly if sickly was like nonchalant. Wait. Oh my god. I'm so like, to put it in perspective, yesterday I ate dinner and then I coughed so hard I threw it all up. I feel insane. Long time no see. Hi. I haven't streamed this so long. It sounds so weird. It sounds so weird to me. Oh no, she's back. You meant to say, oh yes, queen. She's here. Hey, everyone. Sorry, I'm like really congested right now. It's almost a week. Actually, I was gone for 10 days. Yeah, like I sound crazy. Oh yes, she's here. I was gone for 10 days, even though I streamed while I was in Toronto. Yeah, but like I'm not actually sick. I'm just really like congested. Because if I was actually sick, everybody that I was with is also sick. And I haven't said anything yet to anyone because I don't want them to be like, oh my god, Prim Roserin, you made me sick. Made some bomb fried rice and hello. I have no food in my house, and so I came home and you know what I ate? I had 5 chicken nuggets and a tangerine. I'm like in struggle mode right now. Hi Kawhi, I can't believe you got everyone sick. I don't think anyone's actually sick. I haven't asked anyone. Okay, should I ask people? Anyone feel sick? Question mark. Miles. B parentheses. This is just to prove to myself that I'm actually not the one that got everyone sick, because anyway, I do, sad face. Don't ask if they don't know it was you. Well, I already did. I already sent it in our group chat. So what I'm blaming is I'm blaming the dry air in Toronto, that it was just so freaking dry that it like sucked out all the moisture in my body. And so when that gets sucked out, all I have is mucus. Listen to this. Can you hear that? Oh my god, I can't. That was me for like 3 days straight. I'm like laying there, I'm like, and everyone's looking at me like, are you okay? No. Sickly. Anyway, I'm back. There's not, I don't know what to talk about. I kind of want to talk about the trip, but also I'm kind of like not really sure how my internet is holding up because I'm trying to update Marvel Rivals at the same time. Because, hello, hi Ace, is there a list of banned words in your chat? No? Why? Did you try to say something? Did you say something? Let me, I don't know how to check for banned words. Did you say like, I hate Prim Roserin or something? If you did, well, why would you say that? Huh? Huh? How are you? Anyway, so basically, so I don't have banned words. I don't know how to do that. So basically, I've been gone for 10 days, as everyone knows. I was in New York, and I met up with Mars, and I forced her to eat like a bunch of food. Welcome back. Now we can sacrifice. I told you her name is Moorin, okay? You need to respect the owner. Noelle made that for me. Her name is Moorin. What was I saying? I met up with Mars, and I forced her to eat so much food. Oh, I wish I don't have like, I don't know. I don't have it. I thought I had photos uploaded on my Discord, but it's on my phone. I don't know how to. My phone's charging right now. Hold on. We can sacrifice Moorin. Why are you saying it like that? Also, speaking of mooing, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this trend on TikTok that's like pretending to be an animal, but like nonchalantly. And I guess like no one I was with was as chronically online as me. And I like kept doing that, and no one knows the origin of it. But you fed my starving Marmar. Thank you so much, Pimbriel. Mars tried durian for the first time, and Sheila was like eating it up. And then when we went to Toronto, we went to the exact same bakery, and I bought it again for her, and she like ate it, and then I'm pretty sure she went into the other room to throw up because it was so bad. You're the most chronically online person I know. I don't think there's anyone on par. You know what? Let me introduce you to Len Flair and Ukeru Kaeru, because those two understood every single like reference I made, but no one gets the nonchalant animal. Okay, so listen to this. Nonchalant cow. Ooh. You see, it's so funny, but no one gets it. And then eventually we just started making different animals. Hold on, I have to cough. It's so bad. So basically me and Mars met up. I fed her a lot of food. And what else did we do? We walked around like Central Park, and I had to pee really, really badly. And she tried to open up like the public restrooms with her like university key card. Yeah, moo or whatever. Oink. And surprisingly, it like did open, and it just freaked me out, and so I didn't pee. I like still held it in. Let me close this. Go. Okay. My brother and you contend for the most brain rotted people I know. What? I don't think I'm that brain rotted. Like, I think I'm pretty normal. I don't know. I feel like my brain is very like well moisturized with knowledge. But also I feel like I'm just so, I like to say I'm funny. You're so brain rot when it gets loose. Wait, what gets loose? My brain? It's like on the run? Like it's seeking knowledge? Is that what's happening? Ugh. Anyway, and so after I met up with Mars, you would not believe what we did when we got Mars VTuber. If those people, there are people that know her, she's actually so, she's so silly. It might be the wrong kind of knowledge when the internal demons comes out. Oh, yeah. No, I was literally on my phone, brain rot, scrolling through TikTok so much that my phone was taken away from me. Like at one point, my phone was taken away and put across the room, and I could not get it because I was actually setting up for stream. Anyway, Mars is so silly. We like got to the airport and I left her, of course. Was about to say, you say Mars is so shy, I'm so done. I love you, Loon Lupin. Oh my gosh, you guys. When Loon and I met each other, we held hands, jumped in a circle, and went, ee! Or I made her do it, but, oh, she's so cute, I love you, I miss you so much. And so, of course, as any mom friend would do, I left Mars at TSA, and she didn't get lost. She did. No, she got herself lost. Because we got to like customs, and she was like, and obviously because I am so well traveled, as I tell myself, I did my customs in the on the airplane before we took off to go to Canada. And I couldn't tell her because I got upgraded to business class. They like saw me and they're like, ooh, girl, you're so cool, girl. Would you like to sit in business class, girl? I looked at them and I'm like, yeah, I do. And so she was so far behind me, but she like got off and we were in customs together, and I was like, I just scanned my QR code, and then she saw me. She's like, how do you do that so fast? I did it on the airplane. And so she's standing there freaking out because she doesn't know how to answer the questions. But the questions are literally like, how many days are you in Toronto? Why are you here? And she couldn't answer them. She's so silly. But she also got sick. So I feel like it's like Canada just hates us. Hates Americans. Like, I sound terrible. But then we flew to Toronto, and stupid is actually, you know what I should do? I should just pull up my list. So every time I go somewhere, I like to make a list of things that happened that I thought was funny. Hi, John. How are you? That's kind of cute. Stop that. Do not. You're gonna boost her ego. You're gonna boost her ego. Mars is actually a menace. She was crazy on this trip. She did things that I can't even repeat on stream because I'm wholesome. And like the soft fallen snow. Anyway. We get to the airport. Actually not cute, oops. What is she doing right now? I wonder what she's doing right now. Is she streaming today? Hey, let me see. Hold on. She's on summer break. I guess she's not streaming today. I don't even know what her schedule's like. She being cute at this hour? Ooh. What's she doing? Hey, buffalo wings and roast. Ooh, yum. Wait, where's Mars VTuber? What the frick is she doing? Anyway, so back to the trip. We get to the airport and we're literally calling Len Flair to pick us up, and guess what happens? It goes straight to voicemail. And I'm literally sitting there so sweaty, stressed out, because I just hate being in the airport. Like, it's terrible. So stressed out that our ride is not here and he's never gonna pick us up. She's typing in our group chat. What is she saying? I am so stuffy. So stuffy nose right now. No, let me pull this back up. Oh, sorry. Cute means pissing and silly. What is wrong with her? There is something wrong with her. Wait, how do I pull this message to look at what we did? Okay, and because I'm such a mom friend, as in like, not even, I sat in the front seat. Well, actually I was driving. So tell me why I show up. I messaged Len and I said, hey, can you pick us up from the airport? He goes, sure. Then he goes, but it's gonna take me a while because I can't drive on the highway. So I said, okay, I'll drive then. Me with my American license. And I Googled so much to make sure that I could drive in a different country, i.e. Canada, without getting sent to jail. And so I was driving and Mars was made to sit in the back seat, and she's literally being crushed by like 2 backpacks, a suitcase, and a snow shovel, as the Canadians do. And the stupidest part of this trip happens in like the first hour. We get to where Noel lives and Len goes, oh, this is his house. And so I literally walk up to the house, I see the camera, and I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, hi, like waving at it like, hi, I love you, Noel, come out. Like, hi, Akari, come out, I'm here. And no one comes out. I'm staring there, like staring at the camera, and I'm like, I'm so confused, like, where are my friends? Like, do they hate me? And then I look over, this is more stupid. I look over and there's like fake flowers. And you know how when you're at the Asian market and then you slap the rice bags? So that's me with like fake flowers. I like to squeeze them. And so I'm like squeezing these fake flowers. And I'm like looking around. Hi, honey Bella, how are you? And so I'm like looking around, and it's because Len goes, oh, cute, a cross. And I was like, wait, why is there Catholic stuff here? Like, his family's not Catholic. I'm so confused. And I looked at Len, I'm like, where are we? And he goes, let me check my messages. And he looked at his messages and he's like, I swear this is the right house. And so now, like 20 minutes later, we took it upon ourselves to actually like call, figure out. Hi, Lom, how are you? Hello. We finally pick up the phone. Hi, Mars. Wait, Mars, I didn't give you your mod back. If y'all didn't know, I unmodded Mars during our karaoke because she kept trying to ban people on accident. Okay, there we go. I'm recounting the trip, Mars. I was telling everyone how you were stuck in the back seat with luggage. And yeah, story time. Story time. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to add people and say, hi, do you want to join my chatting and so we can tell stories together? But I don't even know who would do it with me. I don't know. I'm about to message Mars and Loon. Hold on. Did you peek when she did? She literally went, bleh. I would. Wait, Mars. Wait, Mars. Wait. Hop in VC. Hop in collab VC. I'm literally in it right now. Wait, I'm in collab VC right now. Hello? Hello? Oh.
Hello?
We're recounting the trip right now live on stream.
I need to let you know, I talk like I had an out-of-body experience for the last, like, 2 weeks.
That's crazy!
Like,
that
I
is
was
so cool.
there, but I don't think mentally I was.
Dude, I literally have it pulled up. I have the list pulled up right now because I can't remember anything because I'm so sick. What the heck is Mars' Spooky?
I just don't question things.
Wait, whenever you speak and you go into Dying Bunny, you also die in Fugi.
Yeah,
Like you look like her. You look like her. Anyway, where are we? I got to the point where Mars threw up from durian, and then because no one was here to watch me embarrass myself other than Mars, embarrass myself in front of Noel's neighbor. Did I tell you that story?
I think you did.
And I was squeezing her tulips, and then I picked up the phone.
For your chat.
Oh my god, well, I was in the middle of telling it, but so I was squeezing this lady's tulips. And then I was like, this is so weird. Why does Noel have all this stuff outside his house? And so I finally thought to call him. He doesn't pick up, of course. And then I call Akari, and she's like, what? This is the number of the house. And I look up, and it's not the house that we're standing on the steps for. And then I look over, and I was like, wait, that's literally Orion's car. And then Len goes, well, I don't know, maybe he like parked down the street or something. It was like, no, he parked right in front of the house. And then we walk over, and then Noel and them open the house, and I'm just standing there in disbelief because the camera on the side next to us, it literally turned on. Like it turned on and they were watching me. Because
Tell them how
Nice.
you rang the doorbell.
oh, I did ring the doorbell.
Did you also tell them how Len was like, oh yeah, Orion probably parked in front of the other house because there's a fire hydrant here.
Yes.
bugger.
Well, okay. Well, I agreed. I was like, you know what? You're right. Because in America, you're not supposed to park 15 feet
Yeah.
from the fire hydrant. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. So sorry, random Canadian family, for the Asian girl that squeezed your flowers, said hi, and rung your doorbell.
Dude, I was
So-
fucking like waving crazily at the camera.
Well, he ended up telling me, Noel ended up saying that it's okay because his neighbors know that there's Asians living next to them. Okay. Okay. Like, what does that even freaking mean? Poor tulips. How did you feel sitting in the back of Len's car, Mars, with all that luggage behind there with you?
I didn't mind it, but like what made it kind of uncomfortable was the fact that it was hot in there.
Oh, okay, so okay. I need to tell you guys about Len Flair's car. If no one knows Len Flair VTuber, hold on, let me put his username in here real quick. Hi, 80 points, hold on. Twitch.tv/ I think this is his username, Len Flair.
I can search it out.
VT? I don't know, but okay. But
I'll put it.
so Len's car is very old, as in very old, like it doesn't have a backup camera. It's not push to start. The doors squeak when you open it. There's no AC.
Oh yeah, it does.
There's no aux. There's no USB. There's no Bluetooth. What else? What else?
The trunk is really small. It only fit Prim's luggage.
It only fit my luggage.
Like one suitcase.
Okay, it's because he had a box back there that he would not remove. He had a cardboard box that he would not take out, and his snow shovel.
It's not even snowing, but it's summer.
2002 type car. I'm pretty sure it's like 1995. Like, there's just no way. And every time I would hit the gas, it would like kick for a second. So people were questioning my driving skills.
Oh, I was questioning it so
not
hard. I
bad.
felt so
Thank
safe.
you. Mars felt like she was about to die, but everyone else said they felt safe.
Okay, yeah, but like I was also surrounded by a bunch of luggage and a fucking broom, so
The broom is so
I'm
funny.
slick.
Why did he take it out? Why did he leave it in there?
That's my question. It's fucking summer, bro. Like, why is it still there?
Can't. Also, it was so cold while we were up in Toronto. Like
As cold as
oh,
it's been in like ages.
that's why me? Oh, I knew it. I brought the bad weather with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, and then fucking Prim kept messing with that thermostat. But like that's for a
Dude.
different. That's the story later.
That's
We're
different.
we're in
Dude.
Noel's house. We're in Noel's
Dude.
house right now.
That thermostat, I don't even care. So apparently, since I'm from the South, my blood is different or something. And so I had the thermostat set at, what was it? 19 Celsius? So like 68 Fahrenheit all day long. And people would wake up going, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in this house? And I just sat there quietly looking around. I'm sorry. And then so they all turned it up to, like 22 Celsius, which is like 7, which is room temperature. Okay? My room is hot. Room temperature. What the hell?
I'm just putting 2 Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Like 72? 75? 72?
Oh shit, that's hot.
68 is cold in the South. What do you mean? 68 is so good. 68 sunlight, no wind. 72 sun
See,
with
it's
a
like
little wind.
sweater weather, you know? Like a nice sweater weather.
What? 68 is 2 degrees away from 70, which is kind of hot.
Oh. Wait, but you kept putting that shit down to like what? To like 14
68.
Celsius?
Yeah, we're just like 68. No. I would not go at 14.
You were not on 14? I thought you
No.
were on 14.
I went to 19. I think once I went to 16.
Oh, yeah.
So hot in that place. I'll go down my list. me when I took a shower at Noelle's house, and then the cold water hit me, and so out of reflex, I screamed really loudly. I was like, ah! Because it was so cold.
Oh, wait, is that what happened? I thought it was because you just got hit suddenly with the water. I didn't know it was cold water.
No, it was cold water. And then I hear the door open, and I can't hear anything because the water's so loud. And then I'm like, I'm so confused because I can't hear anything. And then I see his hand like go around the door to let me know that he's here. And I was like, and I still can't hear anything. And then I turned off the water. He goes, are you okay? I go, it's really cold. And I turned it back on and finished my shower.
So it was really funny because we were all like on the first floor and Prim's on the second floor taking a shower. And on the first floor, me, Akari, and Noelle are screaming, Prim?
I can't hear
Are you
anything.
okay? I think I resorted to like legal name.
Did you really?
I did, and then we all started running up the stairs one by one, going Prim, and then we go to the door, and Noelle just opens the door and goes Prim.
I know, and I still can't hear him. And until it was not until I saw his fingers, I was like, oh, there's someone here that wants my attention.
Yeah,
Also,
3 motherfuckers.
dude, the entire trip, I felt like I kept hearing my legal name. And I would look around like, who is calling my name? This is so weird.
I'm good.
Speaking of, we all had to write our names down when we went to the escape room, and guess what weirdo took a picture. I see someone's hand slide up, take a picture of the paper, and I didn't even question who it was. I already know who it was.
Damn, who the fuck was it?
Yes, already.
Some weirdo on this trip.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
wonder.
I think you should like uninvite them if we ever have another trip.
You're right.
I can't. I think they'd be sad and cry.
You're so nice. You're so considerate.
I
As
am.
long as I don't have to share the same room then.
Okay. You guys need to listen to this. So at the Airbnb, because I'm a control freak, I auctioned everyone off in their own rooms. So I shoved Loon and Mars into one room, and Loon would not sleep next to her.
Oh, Loon had a great time
I
sleeping
like
next to
on the edge
me.
of the bed. What can I say?
I remember going in there after the first night because the boys' door was open. And I was like, where's Noelle? And then I opened your room, and he's literally fetal position. Mars in the middle. And then Loon off to the side, like hugging the frame of the bed.
It's so cold. It was so cold.
Bro, I was so hot.
And this Airbnb we stayed at was so nasty.
It was
I need Mars to talk about the pee stain.
Alright guys, hear me out. Okay, right? So, 3 of us are cuddling in a bed, right? And I'm in the fucking middle. And I'm over here, like, when we wake up, I complain. I'm like, dude, it actually feels so stuffy, I can't breathe. It feels dusty and shit, right? So then...
It was dusty.
Yeah. So then I try to, hit the pillows together to, like, get rid of the dust, but it doesn't do anything. So we were all like, fuck it, let's go, wash the sheets, because they give a washer and a dryer. So we go do that. Oh my god, it takes forever for that shit to dry. After 2 cycles, I got really mad and I was like, fuck it. I'm taking this wet shit and putting it on the bed. So Loon and I are setting up the bed. We're putting the sheets on. And as we put the sheets on, right, we have 2 corners down, or 3.
Hello?
And I'm like, Loon, what the fuck is that?
Hello, Junie.
Who's this?
Oh, hey
Good
guys.
morning, Junie. Junie, you
Oh,
need to
hi,
hear this
Junie.
story.
We're recounting the trip on stream right now. Judging my streamers for
Yeah.
sleeping on piss pillows. Okay, my streamer, Mars. Continue.
Anyways.
I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. My bad.
No, it's okay.
No, you gotta listen to this, Junie. You gotta listen to this.
Okay.
Right? So Loon and I are like putting the sheets on the bed, and I go, Loon, what is that? Right? At this point, I'm tweaking, I'm crashing out, right? Because I'm tired, I'm getting sick.
Because it looked
Yeah.
the same color.
Yeah, fucking Loon's colorblind, right? So I gotta like physically like point at that shit. I'm like, Loon, what the fuck is that? And I'm pointing at like a fucking like yellow like stain on the fucking bed, bro.
So
On the
nasty.
bed sheet, on the sheet that we cleaned, and I'm staring at it. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And then we start gathering everyone, and we're like, yo, look what we found on
You're
this
just
fucking
pointing
bed.
and laughing
No.
at the fucking bed.
And by the time it
And
got
you-
to me, I pointed and I'm like, Mars, there's literally a trail Like it starts as a
Yes,
puddle and then
oh
it
my
gets
God.
smaller and it leads off into the edge of the bed.
Dude, I didn't even notice that, and it makes me even like more disgusted the fact that you pointed it out. And what's
Ew.
crazier is that it didn't click in my head that the fucking stain was in the middle of the bed. Right?
Where she was
Until
sleeping.
Noelle was like, Mars, it's in the middle of a bed. That's where you were sleeping. And I was like,
Just
"Oh,
her feet are man's.
and then fucking the boys Noelle and fucking Len Flair VTuber over here are like, oh my god, you pissed the bed, and I'm like, no, if I pissed the bed, Noelle, you would be wet. That
Can't believe Mars slept on
would've-
piss.
that and the stain would have disappeared if we washed it, right? Right?
I think so, yes.
And then you know, I started crashing out even more, and we put everything into another dry cycle, hoping that the stain would get out. But you know, it wouldn't, because it's just a fucking dryer.
Can I
and
mention
then I
the
took a
drool?
nap.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
You can go ahead and mention the jewel.
Oh my god. So the next, after this all happens, Mars goes, oh, there, that was pee there. I literally drooled and licked it back up.
Wait.
On our so on our first night there, right, we didn't know there was a piss stain until like the
I
second
can't
day.
breathe.
Right, and then I was like, we were talking about the piss stain, and everyone was like, oh, boys, piece the bed, and blah, 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 right? And I'm over here like, that's so funny. Wait, guys, I'm pretty sure I drooled while I slept, and I remember
She
a moment
licked
of
it
like
back
licking
up.
back my drool.
Like trying to suck it back up.
Yeah, like slurping my drool back into my mouth, right? Because you know, like Noelle's like right next to me, like we're literally like face to face. I don't want my drool to be on top of him, but at this point, it doesn't fucking matter. He slept in the piss stain with me.
I'm literally crying right now. I can't breathe. That's so
I
funny.
can't believe we stayed up so late because you were like, let's put on some ambience noise.
Oh yeah.
It was so loud, so we tried switching it. It was to like this like drum thing. What the fuck did you
Yeah. Okay, wait.
And then we
So
had to
like,
shut it off. Like it did nothing.
yeah. So because the three of us stayed up until like 3 in the morning.
No,
And
it
then
was
as we're-
past. It was well past 3.
Dude,
As
you were
I
all
was-
just parallel playing.
Yeah, we
You
were. And then I don't know who said it, but someone was like, okay, let's go to sleep now. We all try to go to sleep. And someone goes, damn, it's quiet here. And I was like, alright, bet, let me put some ambient noises. But like the first ambient noise that comes to my head are whale noises. So blasting whale
So
noises at
loud.
like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Like I promise you, only Akari probably heard it. Like no one else could hear it.
Probably.
No, she did. I asked her. I was like, yo, are we loud? And she was like, yeah, I heard you guys a few times, but the mic didn't pick it up. And I was like, damn, okay.
I
Even,
forgot
like-
she was streaming that day.
Yeah. And Lindy was like up for a good few hours, and she was like, yeah, I heard you guys.
Dude, I was knocked out. I did not hear anything.
Yeah. It's so funny because Prim's
I'm
always like, the
surprised.
night is still young.
Dude, you would don't go. Yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a bit, and then you're the first one to start snoring.
Wait, who actually snored?
Both of us do snore. But she's like, it's like the moment she falls asleep, it's when she snores. But then I was told it's like once we're about to wake up, that's when it's
Yeah, no, like Loon. I like sometimes I like wake up a little bit before Loon, right? And then Loon's just snoring, and then suddenly she's up, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
She could feel you looking at her with your lecherous stare.
Yeah, I could.
You're lecherous.
It's like when you're powering up your PC, it takes
Yes.
a second.
There are some things that Mars said and did on this trip that I cannot retell on stream because it's so gross.
It's terrible.
Guys, I'm cute, cuddly, and innocent.
No, you ain't.
That's why you have multiple restraining orders.
It's the fact that I posted up on Twitter and that people won't understand what it means unless you were on the trip.
We need a restraining order guy.
Me too. It's Lindy.
No,
Hi,
someone can
Tyler.
file before them.
So funny, I can't not. And speaking of Akari, she was literally setting up her cot, okay? Because she goes to bed at 5 in the morning every day. So we were setting up her cot, and then me and Mars went down there and we saw that, and we looked at her, we're like, Akari, you need to move that. Because if you leave it, they're gonna come through the door and grab you by your feet. And by they, we literally just mean like spirits.
The layout was insane. I
Her
love the
layout
setup.
was insane. It was literally like a flat
I love-
screen TV. a cot,
I miss seeing the TV.
a full-on PC. Like,
I love her setup so much.
it was so
I miss
good.
Akari.
Come back. Where did we leave off?
We're talking about Akari's feng shui and her setup.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so bad, guys. Oh my gosh.
Hers-
I was so scared for her.
No, I know, the feng shui was so bad until she moved it. Oh, thank God. Because her feet were pointing at the door. That means that they can pull her out.
It's
so
was
scary.
bad because her bag was against the door.
Oh my God. It's so funny, I can't. And her having the
It was like a guide
TV,
dog.
yeah, it was. Up till 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Every day. Didn't at one point y'all stayed up so late that she said, okay, time to go to bed because it was 5 in the morning? Oh
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
my God, I was so asleep. I was like,
Yeah. It was her, Gomi, and Lindy were both knocked the fuck out, and Orion. And everyone was just up.
yeah,
No, she
y'all are
wasn't with
crazy.
us.
No. She went to sleep after she ate her
After
bulldog
kicking us
lion.
out, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Lindy.
Oh, Lindy.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Akari.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she went to sleep after she kicked us out.
5 a.m. sleepers, they would go to bed at 5 in the morning and then Prim Roserin would wake them back up at 8 to 9 a.m.
It's okay, I
Prim-
normally do that.
Prim says that she wakes us up, but she's too scared to wake us up.
Well, the first day I was, but then
I
after that, I was like, I don't care.
Don't put our bed and shit.
Oh,
No, I did
apparently
the next day.
I almost attacked Prim Roserin.
Oh my God. Mars was taking a nap and I went in there to wake her up and I was trying to do it in like a cute way and so like I like lifted her hood to be like, Mars, and she turned around, her eyes were so wide, I swear a fist came up. I was so scared for my life. Like, holy crap, I'm about to get punched.
All I remember is like waking up, and then I just see Prim Roserin go, "I'm sorry."
I thought you were about to hit me. I was like, there's no way, I'm just waking you up, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I would never hit people. I'm a pacifist.
Like, we just lying or?
No. I would never hurt anyone.
You hurt us mentally,
That's
psychologically even.
Psychologically.
So crazy.
And I remember is like Lindy coming into the room going like, Mars, did you want to sleep more? And I go, and then I instantly knock out again.
You
That's
slept
all
the
I remember from that
entire day that day. Like, I don't think you got up once.
I know I got up a few times. I got up to eat breakfast,
Okay.
and then I went back to sleep.
Okay. Okay. Big back activities. Alrighty.
Yeah, no, me and Len did the same shit.
Dude, is it just me, but I've been struggling to make dinner because we were so spoiled with Orion Escala's astrolog cooking dinner for us every single day.
Oh no, me too. Yeah.
I know.
It's so hard to make dinner now. I'm like so sad. Y'all didn't
No,
know?
yesterday,
Orion
all I-
actually cook?
He cooked
Yeah.
every single day, breakfast and dinner.
Oh my god.
He's-
How's husband?
That's
Ah,
what I
Papa, Papa.
said. Dude, every morning,
That was
every time I
fun.
walk down the stairs, I go, "Good morning, Dad," and he goes, "Good morning."
He would cook.
I know, I
I
did
want
too.
some more.
No, he would cook and then yell up the stairs, breakfast is ready, and we'd all come down like gremlins, like clapping our hands and like, like
No way.
he's too good to us.
I love Orion.
Me too. Rip Orion. I hope he finds a job soon.
Oh my god.
So crazy. Can't believe.
Oh my
That should
God,
be
wait,
me.
I was in his chat earlier and I said good morning, Dad, and he goes, "Good morning, Mars. Fun fact, when I got home from the trip, all my roommates said said mom's back."
Oh, yes, Orion's our mom. We're his children.
Exactly. I love Orion.
He makes such good food. Wait, I have photos. Let me see if I can find them.
have
I
photos
can't.
Too, but like
They're on
it
my
has us
phone.
in it.
Well, I took photos of the food specifically. But imagine this in your head. The first night, he made bolognese pasta, however you say that word.
Bolognese?
Oh,
Oh.
yes, bolognese pasta. And then, what did he make the next day? He made like sausage, egg, croissant sandwiches.
Yo.
God, those are
Morning,
so
yeah.
good.
Wait, like croissants from like fresh?
No, from Costco.
From like
Oh.
Costco. But they're
That's
so
so,
good.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then for one day for breakfast, he made like rolled French toast. He made crepes. He made like the one night he made baked ziti and then curry. Oh my god.
Oh, the curry was so good, bro.
The rice was not. Sorry, Lynn Flair. Dude, bro does not know how to make rice.
Bro, dude, that fucking the chicken was so expensive though. For 2 pieces, that shit was expensive. It was 10 CAD.
10 CAD. That's like 5 USD.
But that's still a lot. Or was it over 10 CAD? I don't know. I didn't like it.
Shout
I
out to
didn't
the
like fact that we had
Canadians.
to buy multiple.
How much was it?
I think it was like a little over 10 CAD.
What?
For like how big of pieces?
They were pretty small, I won't lie. Yeah.
Well, I don't
I
know.
think 10's around pretty standard.
Really? Well, we settled for tofu also, so the
Oh, the tofu was so good.
Yeah, I've never had like really good tofu until I met Orion, so love you, Orion.
Love you, Orion. Shout out Canadians. I love your conversion. It was awesome. It was so
Alright.
awesome.
me at Artist Alley just swiping.
Oh my god.
Why are my dogs barking?
I was gonna go like, who's dying in the background?
Both my dogs. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
Oh, there they go.
Check up on them.
No. Okay.
it's not at a wall, is it?
No. I think they're barking at each other.
Oh, okay.
But also, like, I came home.
Argument.
I came home and my lawn, like the weeds. So like, I don't know if I said this on the trip, but like my lawn care people, I texted them 3 times while I was gone. They never responded. And so when I came home,
Really?
yeah, it made me so mad. But then there's like a neighborhood kid that wants to cut my lawn, and so I said, okay, whatever. But I came home and the weeds were literally up to my knees. And so I'm guessing people keep knocking on my door wanting to cut my lawn. But I'm assuming that's what they want to do, but I don't know that. And so I'm not gonna open the door because I'm a little Asian woman. I don't want to open the door.
That is crazy.
Way down on my list. Oh, there was a Prim Roserin bingo card. And let me just tell you.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I need to find this because I know Len sent it
Oh, it was
as image. I'm gonna send it to Junie.
What did I do?
Len made a bingo card for Prim Roserin to see if he can get bingo when he met me.
Uh-huh.
This is the bingo. I hate men. I love blank. Me saying Len Flair VTuber. If I poop 4 times in a day. If I say the word Puchina. If I talk about Mpreg. If I show people my dogs. If I say something misogynistic.
What?
But I'm pretty sure all I said was like, oh my god, like, women gotta do everything around here. Or like, men deserve to be in the kitchen or something like that. Which is true.
I think
Okay.
I said that last one.
Men need to cook for us women, okay? If you're a man out there, cook for your girl. Or your mother, whatever you have in your life.
Your shit queen.
Sleeping at 11 was on here. Yowie BL. I'm going to kill myself. Orion Escalus Astrolog. So true. This one was so mean. Needs picture taken. Oh, shut up. The moment I literally saw some... Can you take my photo of me? Tweaking out on the floor. And I wasn't even tweaking out. I was dancing.
No,
Wait.
I'd say that was the fucking repo one. I think that was you tweaking out.
What? No. Okay, you guys, for the last day, Orion and Akari left early, and so we had like nothing to do at the end of the day because like she took all of her cords with her. And we played Jackbox on my MacBook screen, which we elevated onto a chair. And we all sat so far away, every time a prompt came out, we had to lean closer to read it. But we got so bored that I suggested playing Repo in real life. And what you do is you turn off all the lights, and you grab your cart, which happened to be Len Flair's Beyblade container, and you drag it around while crawling on the ground and then putting random stuff into the cart.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Reaper IRL is crazy. No one wanted to play with me. Only Noel didn't.
You look dumb as hell.
But I'm pretty sure Noel only said it so that I could get someone to say yes. Like, I'm pretty sure he only said it to make me feel better.
You know what's even crazier is that Lindy was sleeping and Prim
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
Lindy, wake up, we're gonna play some repo. Or
She
something,
came
we're gonna play a
downstairs.
game."
She
And
came
Lindy comes
downstairs.
down,
Yeah.
came down and she saw what Prim was doing and she was like, "You woke me up for this shit."
It's like repo. And like the monster would be someone that would just, so basically you would have your flashlight, like in the game, would be your phone, but only when you tap it on, like that light that you from the home screen. And the monster will just pull people at random. And I was gonna be the monster. And no one wanted to play with me. What the heck? Grown men and women. We're all so old and we're playing Repo IRL. Go down this list, let's see. Oh my god, we went into the art museum and then them saying that you got like discounts, and Marsh raised your hand for a student discount and they go, Ontario residents, you putting it down, but then Lindy raising hers up even though we all knew that you need both criteria to be able to get this discount was so stupid. Dude, also freak the art museum.
Was it Lindy? I thought it was Noelle.
Was it Noelle? I don't remember.
I thought it was Noelle.
I don't remember. So
Man,
stupid.
That was so dumb, bro.
Oh
Yeah, I
no.
was so pissed. There was so many discounts for like college students or like people under 25, and I was like, hell yeah! And then they're like Ontario residents, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, you had to be all of it
This
to
is-
get like a tax
Yeah.
off discount. Like, what the heck?
And I'm like, this is discrimination.
Tax off, damn.
Well, where I live, tax is 10%. So 50% might as well just be tax. Shake my head. Yeah, my tax is 10% where I live. It's not that much. I lost it. 5?
Damn, we got 13. What the fuck?
13? That's
Yeah,
so
mine's
much.
Yeah, shit's 13.
What the heck?
I forget what it was for New York.
Oh, also, I'm never coming back to New York. I told Mars this. New York is the 5th port of hell, and I am never coming back. So dirty. There's so many people. It smells so bad. I walk 24K steps a day. Holy crap. I walked more in New York than I did when I was in Japan.
No way.
Yeah.
That's expected.
In Japan, I
What?
walked like 14K in Japan for a day.
You weren't doing enough.
Man, I was with my mama. I wasn't doing it. I was with my mama. I just took a ton of animates. That's all we did. How was your Japan trip?
We aren't here to talk about me.
Okay, so back on this
So
list.
true.
Back on this list. The next on this list is literally about the peace thing, but we already talked about that. So funny.
I love the bee stain.
That story literally
wait.
cracks me up every single time.
It like pisses me off.
So funny.
So dumb.
My list is out of order because I couldn't remember because I was on the airplane. Or like I got back from the plane. I was like literally losing my mind mentally. What else? We went to a crane place and like I'm pretty sure we were that guy's only customers throughout the entire day. And so he basically just set everything up for us, gave us free tries, free tokens, and even waited until we got it. And he goes, "Oh, good, you did it yourself." And I was like, "Yes."
Then he even gave us like he even made it easy for us. Like he put the fucking plushie at the very edge of where to drop it for me, and he was like, "Oh, it's gonna be easy for you." Bro, I fucked it up.
Dude, she's so bad. She's so bad at crane game. Holy crap.
Dude, I fucked it up. And I do this thing when I laugh really hard, I like turn around, and I didn't know Prim was behind me, so I accidentally hit her.
She hit me in the
And Prim
face.
was like, Prim was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
I was like, what the heck? That hurt.
Sorry, Primmy.
And also, Prim Roserin was very tito on this trip.
Yeah, Tito.
I took photos of everything on my little digital camera. Literally arms all the way out, telling everyone, smile. And taking photos of everybody.
I had to correct you that it's Tita, not Tito.
And then I said, oh, tia. Mars got hands mentally and physically. And
What you mean by
violently.
that? What you mean by that?
You know what we mean by that.
Remember, I need to spell it out for me in neon.
What does that even mean?
Neon signs.
I need
Oh.
neon signs.
Sure, whatever. Whatever. Now we're on to the escape game. Escape room.
Oh yeah.
We did an escape room in Chinatown, and me, Len, and Lindy showed up, followed the map to the door wouldn't even open. Like, it was straight up locked.
Yeah, how the fuck do you even open that?
I'm pretty sure Noel called them, and then they came and opened it.
Noel had to call them, yeah.
So they were like gatekeeping. Like, you can't just walk in and be like, oh, I have an appointment. You have to call them.
That's crazy.
I know, but it was so... We show up, and he's like, this is actually for 8 people, but you guys have 10. So... And so people got paired off.
Oh yeah, I got handcuffed to Gomi.
I got handcuffed to Lindy.
And that's when it started for
That's
Mars. That's when it started.
No. No.
So funny.
What started?
And that escape room was like a way out in real life. It was genuinely like a way out. And we basically got put in jail cells. And I was stuck with Kayeru in the corner. So we got FOMO because we couldn't see anything happening.
That's your fault.
We literally sat there and started counting the tick marks on the wall. Because we were so bored. It had nothing to do.
Yeah,
Me and Lindy were
in our
stuck with
cell,
Orion.
In our cell, it was only Akari working. Gomi and I just sat on the side.
Oh, that's crazy. No, I was like already crashing out on the very first.
You crash
few
out
minutes.
so easily.
She
I
does.
do.
And the first part was so simple. It's like you get toilet paper tied together and like try to get something.
Yeah,
Hi, Mr.
like,
Savage. How are
like,
you?
It was taking forever. And then Orion was like, Mars, chill, it's just a game. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
And then
crashing out.
fast forward to the end of the game where Orion's crashing out and Mars goes, Orion, chill, it's just a game. So crazy.
I love Orion.
And then when Akari kept having to say like the whatever the name of the person, and then it would not recognize it, she got so bad.
Oh yeah, she did.
No, it's because it was the wrong last name. And everyone
No, it's not
kept
just
giving
that.
random last
I don't know if it registered it.
It was so funny. I wish I saw the part. Okay, guys, apparently there was a time when Akari. So basically, what we had were planks of wood. We had planks of wood to solve one of the rooms, and Akari didn't realize that Kaeru was on the other side of the wall, and so she literally chunked that thing over, and then we hear him scream because it literally slid like a sliver down his face.
I could tell the story because I was there, dude. We were like blocked off by a 6-foot wall. And Kaeru and I, being the lazy fucks that we are, didn't feel like climbing over the 6-foot wall again. Because we had to go back through it, right? And so Kaeru and I were just chilling there. Kaeru goes against the fucking wall and just sits down. And he goes, Mars, I'm tired. I don't want to jump over it. And I'm like, me too. It's okay. Next thing you know, a few seconds later, we just see this long-ass log jump over the fucking 6-foot wall. And it fucking goes like straight near fucking Kaeru's head. And Kaeru just screams.
That's so
And I'm over here
funny.
dying.
I think it was because like you guys entered the room and it was like a red room with like a dead body inside.
Oh no, that was the second scream.
Oh, that's the one that I
So-
heard that.
So when we solved this like whole weight thingy with the logs, the door in front
Hi, Thunder
opened,
Dragon,
and it was
how
a
are
red
you?
room, and there was,
I'm
like, a dead body
home.
there. Obviously, it's like a fucking like fake body.
Like a mannequin, but
Yeah,
because
like
of
a
how
mannequin.
it looked.
Yeah, but like because there was just a random body there, Kaeru saw it and screamed.
He's so stupid. Well, he screamed and then saw the camera and started like posing in front of the camera.
I didn't see that part.
He's so stupid. It's just when we first found the
I know, I
camera,
saw
he
him, I
goes,
saw it looking at the camera.
yeah, no, but then he goes, that camera, it's in that room. And I'm pretty sure that's why he raced so he could get in front of the camera. There's no way.
The crazier part is that I'm pretty sure I'm the first one who screamed in the game because when he was taking us to the cells, I saw the dead body and I screamed. Like, we weren't even like we haven't even started it yet. I
Oh.
already screamed.
But then whenever he told us turn around and the lights flashed, Kaeru screamed. I was like, why are you screaming right now? The kid that screams at school when the lights flickers. So
Because
stupid.
anywhere, dude, when Kaeru and I are together, we're so fucking loud.
You're so
guys are
loud. He's so loud. He's so nonchalant.
Kaeru was telling me, however, that whenever he's in VC with me, you have to turn me down all the way to 20%.
I'm pretty sure I have you really low. I have you
really low
at
right now.
I have you at 70.
And then he would turn it up because he thinks that he can't hear me and then I speak and he turns it down again.
That's so dumb. I love that guy. When he and Orion came, and we got to the parking lot of where the mall was, I knew exactly what car it was, and so I literally ran up there and started banging on the window, and he started screaming from his side of it.
Oh, we tried honking at you guys, and then another guy turned around.
Oh,
Look at us. I was like, no!
Who, me?
And I wanted to roll down my window, but fucking Gomi put child
Yeah! You were child locked.
You need to be child locked.
Gomi keeps fucking child locking me.
That's so funny.
Well, speaking of Gomi, when we were all in the different cars, the music difference was so crazy. Lead flare, static silence. Sometimes he would turn on SpongeBob music. Okay.
He would turn on the fucking like, what is it? Penis music.
Oh my god. So when I was driving, I asked them, everyone play your favorite song. Lead flare goes, okay, I'll go first. Turns on 1 hour perfect loop penis music.
Really would.
So
So
stupid.
silly.
So stupid. Can't.
And then fucking Orion's car is like straight up like anime OSTs.
And then Gomi's was Kendrick Lamar.
No way.
Gomi's just fucking rap music.
The difference is so crazy.
Dude, I was vibing in Gomi's car. I was like, shit, I know this song. I know these songs.
Oh, I was vibing in Len's car to the static silence. And it was so silent, I literally asked him so many questions. So, how's school? What major are you in? How many years do you have left? So, what are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow?
What are you gonna do later?
I hate that car. I'm so glad I never have to drive it ever again.
And then I think at one point he was like, yeah, I remember you telling me, he said, someone play music, please.
Yes, because it was so silent. He literally goes, "Can someone please play some music?" I'm like, dude. Because he would play Coconut Mall.
Dude, oh my god.
Like, where's the real music?
Oh my god, you weren't there when we were like looking through Gomi's playlist, and Gomi literally has a playlist that's called getting into a car crash or something.
No,
What?
it was like crashing my car.
Oh, crashing my car, yeah.
It was crashing my car. I
It
love
was-
her crashing my car playlist.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
What's on it?
Just a bunch of like songs that are really heavy bass.
Oh.
Heavy bass.
I'll never get over Gomi talking about her car and me thinking it's like a Dodge Charger. And then when I show up, it's a Honda Civic. That's so crazy to me. I love Gomi.
I love Gomi.
So funny.
Oh my god, when I first met Gomi, I accidentally touched her ass and I was like, Gomi, I'm sorry. And she's like, no, it's okay, touch it again. And I was like, oh.
Len Flair. We're literally talking about your car nonstop.
Oh my god, it's the Len Flair.
I love Len Flair. My son.
Morning, Len.
Did you guys know that he called me mom on this trip?
I actually didn't know that.
He called me mom. I love him. My son. Okay, back to my thing. Let's see. Okay, I can't say number 17. I'm not allowed to say that on stream.
What's number 17?
Go look at our list. I'm gonna copy it and send it to Junie.
Did you pin it?
Hey, yeah, I did in the bin.
Oh, okay.
This is number 17.
17.
And then at one point, she goes, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Wait. Mars or Lindy?
Mars.
Me.
Okay. Just had to double check.
That's where the restraining orders come from too.
Ah,
It was because I wanted to change, but you know, I was starting to make
Why do you
notes
make that motion specifically?
Anyways, I said I'm going to the bathroom to finish off, and then the music was playing. We were doing karaoke at the same time, and I was like, you hear the
Wait, you
BPM?
did that while we were karaokeing?
Yeah, this is why I was
What's wrong with
we were
you?
karaoke.
I went to the bathroom in the middle of karaoke once, and then all I heard was the meow, 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 like rendition of whoever was singing at the moment. Like, I have no idea who it was.
I don't even remember what song it
I
was,
think I
but
have an
I know
idea
we
of
did
who.
it.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't. Do you remember what song it was, Loon? That we all meowed to?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Karaoke, but I only did the rapping, and then after that was over, I went back to being on Twitter.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious.
Whatever, I'm ludicrous. And Nicki Minaj. And Barbie Ken.
Oh yeah.
Speak your shit, queen.
Thank you, thank you.
Barbie Ken. No, that shit was funny. That you started off as Ken and then I was Barbie, and then we switched.
I didn't even realize until
mid-song.
Liz started screaming.
Yeah.
I did not realize. So funny.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Ow, 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 yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Wait, Loon, have you ever told on stream your dog food eating sample?
I
Wait,
don't think I did.
I saw that on the list. I need to know more about that.
It's
Please.
so funny.
Oh, I was given a dog food sample. I didn't know it was a dog food until like after putting it in my mouth and eating it and going like, yeah, this is great.
You know what's
So
crazy is
good.
that I remember we were walking past that, and in my head I was like, damn, what if I just like go up to it and like eat it as a joke?
You thought that? Noel and Len walked past it and he turned to me and then he was like, oh, we thought those were chips. They're about to go in there and buy bags of chips.
Dude, yo, we're just a bunch of fat asses, bro.
Dude, everyone's so hungry.
I'm so hungry I could eat a dog treat.
I'm so hungry. I could eat. Me saying that. My favorite was when I said it about Lindy's Mutual. And then she screamed. She screamed and goes,
Lindy was-
how do you know that
Lindy
name?
was- Lindy was telling us about that when it was just like, I think it was me, Loon, and Lindy in her room, and Lindy was telling us how she like freaked out and shit.
I'm so hungry. I could eat
It was like
dreamy
Saturday.
citrus. I could eat Lavi.
Dude, that was like Saturday.
It's so funny.
That was hilarious.
My favorite was when we were karaoke and I said, I'm so hungry I could eat Uma. And then Uma shows up in the chat. Like, yeah, that chat is so funny. I got copyrighted for that stream, by the way, everyone.
Obviously.
Every song got copyrighted. Not a single song escaped.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I'm pretty
Nah,
sure.
my favorite part of that karaoke was when Kaz sent the
Figured.
chopsticks.
Oh my god, that's racist. Instead of light sticks, sends chopsticks. That's so crazy. During AAPI month, even.
That's insane.
That's insane. Dude, I'm pretty sure our neighbors heard us, but we probably were so good that no one said anything.
Yeah, all of us.
I'm
screaming at the
pretty
top
sure our
of their
neighbors did
lungs.
hear us.
And by us, we mean Orion Aeschylus.
True.
And Len
No,
when he
no,
sang
no,
Unravel.
No, that's like Frank Sinatra reincarnated.
Oh my god, so true.
I love
So-
Orion.
I love Orion. I love when he makes us food.
I love Orion's presence.
So fun.
His bed was also very comfy.
Really? His bed was so hard to jump on.
It's because he didn't have piss on it.
Oh. So all of our beds in the Airbnb were terrible. They were like this. Like laying on top of a table. They were so bad. And the only good bed was the one that Len and Noel had.
Honestly, aside from the piss, the bed's not bad.
Our
It's
bed
not
was
bad.
so bad. Who is that?
Really?
Really? I thought your bed was like a
Hello?
little softer than Luna's.
Oh, Ian, I'm streaming right now.
Morning.
By the way. Oh. I don't think you realized.
Just like me.
I'm crying. Crying. But their bed was so dusty that the second night that I slept in it, that's what I sounded like the entire time.
But they didn't
Yeah,
go
it-
wash it? Or no?
I don't think they did.
No, they didn't. It was so dusty in that Airbnb. And then the host was like, "Yeah, we clean it after every single guest." And I'm like, I'm over here thinking, when was the last time you had a guest over?
No,
Oh,
literally.
shit.
It's
It
so
was,
dusty.
it was so dusty. There was pee stains. What else?
Dust.
She said
There
that
was
she had
nothing.
extra toilet paper for us. But get this. It was 3 rolls and all 3 rolls were half used.
Not half, dude. That was like
3/4. 3/4 used.
And then there was like what, like 2 extra rolls in a closet or something.
Yes. No spare blankets, no spare towels, the spare pillows were like couch decoration pillows that also were very uncomfortable to sleep on.
Dude,
It was 2. It was doubled up.
Yeah.
the fucking pillows had like two of them in one thingy, my baby.
Oh really? Like in one cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here breaking my neck.
There's no way.
I think we ended up putting it back in the closet.
I think so. It's okay. The most comfortable pillow happened to be the Komaida body pillow.
Surprisingly.
It's so funny, I cannot. I have that picture of Len hugging it, and it's so funny.
Oh my god, I remember seeing like the shoe doll, and then I thought it was like another person. I was like, when was there another person in here?
I keep thinking that was a person too, because he
got
put
scared.
he would put it on like the table when we first came, and I kept thinking someone was sitting there. Oh my god, hi,
it was on
Bob
the bed,
Larson.
but I only saw the top half.
You're right,
Oh
Bob.
my
The most comfortable
Me too,
pillow
that's what
was
I was
Noelle.
thinking.
Let me see.
Oh, you should also tell them how there was like Jack Diddley in the Airbnb.
Oh yeah, no spices, no nothing. Orion had to go buy everything. Buys his spices, loses his spices, by the way. Could not find them. Walked around the house asking, has anyone... My name is Orion Escalis. Has anyone seen my cinnamon?
You had to channel him. You had to channel him.
Hello, hello. My name is Orion Escalis. Has anyone seen my salt and pepper?
No, I think it was around like was it like Friday or Saturday? It was like, has anyone seen the cinnamon?
Hello, hello.
I think it
Has
was
anyone seen the
Friday.
cinnamon? Has anyone seen my cinnamon?
God, it's like he's right there.
Oh, hello? Hello, hello. Breakfast is ready, guys.
Breakfast is ready.
Hi, Joshua. How are
There
you?
weren't even any like pots or pans.
No, there wasn't. Orion had to bring his own.
And then there wasn't enough utensils for all of us.
We had to
And then
buy
we
some
bought utensils.
from the
We
dollar
bought
store.
utensils at the dollar store.
That's
The
so
fucking
crazy.
utensils that the Airbnb host gave us were also from the dollar store, bro.
I know! Oh my god, I literally can't. So that's why at the very end of the trip, I started throwing them away.
Yeah.
And then you have Len going around saying,
I'm gonna miss it.
Is there a fork anywhere, you guys? And then I'm literally looking at the trash can.
Her almost fucking threw up on the trip because of the trash.
Oh my god. Me and Kaeru were cleaning during karaoke. And I like went to go tie the trash bag and the fumes went up inside my nose and it was so rancid. My eyes started watering and then I started like gagging. Like full on almost threw up in the middle of the kitchen because it smelled so bad. Dude, rip the Airbnb people because they probably smelled our trash in the garage when they cleaned it yesterday.
Spotless. It's not getting cleaned.
Oh my god, it's so crazy. I haven't rated them yet. I need to.
What are you gonna rate them?
2.
Period.
Bad. We were there for less than a week. How did it smell that bad? It's because the boys kept throwing away food. Oh my god. The boys dropped food on the ground, didn't clean it up. An army of ants came by and started like eating on it. And when we came home, they were like, oh yeah, we found ants. And I thought that meant they killed them. No, me and Kaeru went to go clean, and then like me and Lindy, we like touched it, and the pile started moving because all the ants started dispersing because we like touched it. Yeah. Over and he's like, oh, we tried doing that too.
God damn it. Noel.
And I could tell because in the corner you could see a blue stain. I could tell. It's so nasty.
So silly. Hey, but at least we found the brute near the end of our trip.
We didn't even use it.
Oh no, we did
just as a
when you
stand.
guys were like away.
Oh, okay,
Zoe
okay,
used
okay.
it, and then that's how she found the ants.
Oh, it's so gross. I can't. Yeah. Every day I was telling people, the day is so young. Like, we need to go out. We need to go out. We would leave the Airbnb at like 1 p.m. I was like, oh my God, then the night is still young. Like, come on. You gotta go out.
Cause we'd stay up until like 3 to 5 in the morning.
Not I. I'd be at 8 a.m. Everyone's sitting down there groggily eating their breakfast, and I come storming down in full face makeup at 8 in the morning, my clothes ready, asking, who's ready? Who's ready to go? Just like that, like panting, like, who's ready? And the answer was no one.
Prim is not a night. Prim is not a night owl.
I'm not, and everyone knows that. I remember I told Coyote that before the trip that I'm a morning person, and he was like, no, you're a liar. No, you're not, you're a liar.
Yeah.
Does that sound like him?
Yeah. Coyote was
Wow, it was like he was right there.
No,
my
no.
Filipino brother.
Wow.
Shut up.
Everyone learned. I know, it sucks being a morning person. Everyone in this group was a night owl. Everyone.
I think I mentioned that to you.
Really? I do not remember that. I remember the night before I was supposed to fly out. I slept at 2:30 in the morning because my bedmates would not sleep until 2:30 in the morning. Evil people. Evil people in that house. We all brought our laptops too, and I still remember the first night when Mars like, I don't know what to do. And Noah goes, go play Observation Dude or whatever. And we start playing it, and then we lose like 10 times in a row.
Feels so
Yeah,
bad.
we played like 3 rounds and that's it.
It was so hard. And that's when I went to bed because I was like, I crashed out. I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't see anything.
Yeah, and I remember Noel said he would join us, and then it's only like what after everyone left.
If everyone left, he
Yes.
rolls in with like what, 100 line?
I was playing 100 line. And
Oh.
then he's like, are you guys still playing observation duty?
No, because he was taking a bath because his bath wouldn't fill, and so he had to cover it with his foot so that the
Yeah.
water would fill up. Dude, the Airbnb was so janky.
Yeah, no wonder it was so cheap.
No, I know. Oh my god, that janky bathtub. And when the boys did their bathtub stream, ew.
That was so sad looking. It like
It
looked cool
was.
on stream, but it's so sad.
I know y'all, if anyone in my chat actually watched it, so what they did was they all sat on the edge of the bed with their feet in the water, but the water turned gray. It's so gross.
What is it? Oh, they put
So
like 2
gross.
different bath bombs, I think.
They put in 2 different bath bombs, and then we gave them a drink, and it was so nasty that Kendra poured the drink into the bathtub.
Why?
Isn't that the one that you spit into?
Yes, I did spit into
Yeah,
it.
that's the- It was so.
It was a can. It was a can of twisted tea.
Yeah, peach flavored.
twisted tea.
Peach
Not
flavored.
even that
And-
bad.
It was so gross.
it
I
was so
spittled it
bad.
back. I spittled it back in the
Yeah.
can, and then Noel drank it.
You know what's crazy? Like I gave it to Prim and I was like, here, Prim, try it. I look away and I look back and I see her like grimacing and spitting back into the can. And then I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then I gave it to the boys. And I had them all drink it before telling them, oh yeah, Prim spat back into the can. And they go, why would you give it to us? And I said, I don't know.
So nasty. So
We all
nasty.
agreed it was ass.
My god. The streams that happened on this trip. The cooking stream where me and Kayeter were actually the only other 2 people in it, and then we took a nap and actually missed the entire stream.
Yeah.
We woke up. I can't believe we woke up because Orion was waving the pizza under our nose. So crazy.
Fucking badasses.
No, literally. That is so crazy.
No, and then Kayeru was like, yeah, I woke up, but I didn't want to
Wait, Ian, you sleeping at normal times? Really? I know, when he said that, I was like, I was actually asleep. And I woke up to Orion leaving the room. And so I woke up and I was like, is the pizza done? And then I think it was Loon, was like, it's been done. I was like, nah!
I think I was like sleeping that whole day too. Because I remember I took a nap and I woke up and I went downstairs. And then Orion was like, Mars, there's pizza, you should go try it. And Noel was like, yeah, you should go try it. So I went downstairs and I was like, bro, where's the pizza at? And I remember Kayeru goes like, yeah, I ate like 2 or 3 slices.
Yeah, because I saw it. I bit into mine, and then I turn around and do something, and I turn back around, the other half's already in Kairu's mouth. I was like, what the heck? That's my pizza.
Dude, And then I just ate whatever was left, which was like a pizza that was on the living room table, and I thought it was yours, so I didn't touch it. And everyone was like, just eat that slice. And I was like, all right, if it's Prim's, she got no pizza.
Yeah, I didn't even taste any of the pizza that I quote unquote made.
I quote unquote made.
Quote unquote.
I didn't make it. Noelle made it. And I played with it like slime. If you were to go watch the VOD, I literally had it in my hand, swirling like slime and popping the bubbles. So gross.
I was sleeping.
I can't believe you were sleeping.
Dude, I was so tired. I don't know what happened.
It's because we slept at a really long time.
Yes. You woke up. You slept.
I was a very low social battery.
Wait,
Oh, really?
Speaking of you sleeping,
Yeah.
dude, you should meow in your sleep.
Oh my god, you guys. Apparently Mars, this is what she does in her sleep. Meow, meow.
No, it was one meow. It was one meow.
Oh. Meow. It's so funny, I can't.
Yeah, and you kept going meow meow on the trip, so I was like, I can't wait for you to do that in your sleep. And then you did it on the last night.
There's just no way. That's unreal. I didn't even dream.
I'm just a little silly. I don't remember any dreams, bro.
Well, I didn't dream at all because I was so busy living in the present with my friends and enjoying my life.
Exactly.
Speak your shit.
Because real life is better than my dreams. But now I'm back, so I'm back now. So I'll see you next time, Joshua. Thank you for stopping by.
Here again.
So true. Well, I was telling Mars, or I think I told you too, how I was looking at plane tickets for next week.
Yeah, you told me earlier.
It was so expensive.
It wasn't that long ago, actually.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? Today's been so
today.
long. Today's been so long. Ugh, tired. I hate being back to work.
How did it feel getting back to cleaning teeth? Did you lose your groove?
So listen to this. So I called. So all the unemployed people were in VC at my lunch break, and so I also went in there during my lunch break. Mars asked me twice, 10 minutes apart. So how's your morning been, Prim? Twice, because she didn't bother to hear it the first time, I guess.
No, I didn't ask you the first time. I said
You
good
did.
morning, Prim.
No, you asked me twice. I remembered because I answered it twice.
Are you sure it was me?
Yes, because Koshi ain't not gonna ask about my day. He don't care.
Damn, maybe it was Loon.
No.
No. What is that
Yeah,
thing that you asked? I don't remember what it was, but you asked Loon something, and she said no, just like that. It was the funniest thing ever. I can't remember what it was.
I think it was sharing the same thing again.
I think she goes no.
Oh yeah. If we do another trip, I think I asked Loon if she wants to like share beds again or some shit.
We had so many nonchalant people on this trip.
Yeah.
Like actually nonchalant. Yeah, Loon. Loon, Akari, Noelle, Orion.
Me too.
I don't think so. Wait,
Except-
why are you lying?
Yeah, why are you lying? You're the most chalant person I know.
Me too, she says.
Me, you, Kaeru. We're so chalant. We don't know when to shut up.
I remember we were playing Jackbox. Who was it? I think so. Wait, no, yeah. During the trip, fucking Prim and Kaeru were calling me freaky, and then Kaeru was like, "I can't even match your freak" or some shit like that.
Kaeru is so nasty, and I can say this because Gomi tweeted about it. So Gomi has this duck plushie, and Kaeru grabbed it and started being nasty with it. And then when we told Orion, Orion's like, "It's fine, he's a frog. But he's in his human form. He can't be doing that." So nasty. I can't even describe it because it's so nasty to recall. But I'm gonna tell Junie.
Did you add this to the list? Wait, I need to see if it's in the list. When with Orion and the 7 dwarves? Did you
No,
add
you can tell that story because
Oh
I
my
wasn't there.
God!
I wasn't there.
Wait. Hold on, I
shit's so-
zoned out. Repeat that one more time, because without context, I'm very confused.
that?
Orion
No,
and the
it's
7
okay.
dwarves. Wait, tell the story. Tell the story.
Wait, what did
Okay,
he
okay,
do with
okay,
it?
okay.
Wait,
No,
wait,
I
huh?
can't say it on your stream. You're so fucking
No, I
family
remember it. I
friendly.
remember it.
No, I've said cunty before on my stream.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
You want to
I
tell it,
remember.
Loon? You can tell it, Loon,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you started
yeah.
it.
So
I need
we
context,
were
I
in the
zoned
car.
out.
We were talking.
Okay.
I brought up Yaoi because of course I did, and then I talked about one. It was like Snow White and Snow White and the Huntsman, right? And then Orion was like, "How come not the Seven Dwarfs?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then he started naming them. He
And then-
started giving them names.
Cunty.
and then what was
Like
even
drowsy.
No, but what's
Yeah.
even funnier is that it was dead silence in the car, and he goes, "Cunty!" We all just start
Yeah.
cracking up.
Oh yeah.
And then he starts naming him. He goes like, "Sticky."
Ew!
He did say that. He did say that. Who said Conky though?
Did he say conky? I don't fucking know.
Who
Dude.
said that? It was
I
not
don't
me.
know.
I was not naming them. I just said, "Oh, there's Snow White Yaoi."
Maybe it was Noel. I don't remember.
Maybe it could be, but like,
He was naming a bunch of them, and we were just like, "Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening?"
What? So
Start cracking
true.
up.
So true, Len, Braun, Steph, Yowie.
I love Braun
Nonsense.
Steph Yaoi.
We talked about LeBron James so much. And by so much, I think it was 4 times, which is 4 times too many. But
It is. It is.
Have you
Wait,
seen
why?
it? That is just so good.
yes, if people out there don't know, there is a TikTok page with LeBron James. Well, there's a Twitter page actually of Braun Steph.
It's a Twitter page.
Yes, and then there's a TikTok page of Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. You'll have to find it.
Shit, dude, that's why no TP.
Ah! That's crazy. NBA no TP is crazy.
No.
What is
It's
Braun
LeBron
Steph?
James and Stephen Curry.
So Ian Massacre. It's LeBron James and Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
There's a Twitter page
I love that.
dedicated to them.
I love that Twitter page so much because sometimes it would be like the most beautiful like piece of artwork, and then the second bit would be like, man, I sure hope that Stephen Curry's like Omega hole is so slick today.
What is no TP? What is it? Non-true pairing?
Not my
Oh.
one true
Yeah.
not one true pairing, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if you're a
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving
Not
Slash-
my shift.
slash LeBron James, do not at Loon Lupin.
Do not interact. DNI.
DNI. So
Yeah,
funny.
I'm gonna add that to like my fucking Stan Twitter card.
NBA Yowie is crazy. It
Oh,
is.
they're kissing in the bath. They're kissing in the shower room.
It's so crazy.
Loon has
Where
proof.
do you think the yaoi goes? Oh my god! Wait, no, they have like a bunch of like gifts too. It's amazing. There's fan fiction. The length of the Bible.
Dude,
The length of the Bible is crazy.
Wait,
the
what?
brain rot that we endured on this trip from each different person is so crazy.
What? I didn't do shit.
Dude, there was one point, I don't remember what I was doing. I was just laying there or something. And then a phone gets shoved in my face. And I looked up and it was Len Player and he was showing me a Vietnamese meme. Why?
Because you would get it.
Yeah, I mean, I did. But like, why? It's so random. And then at one point, Kai Andrews shoves his phone in my face. It was nighttime. We were all trying to sleep. It was the day before we flew out. It was dead, like dead silent. It's complete darkness. His phone is brightness all the way up. And it's that meme of Dracula from like that cartoon Dracula movie going, oh, Vowie.
Wait, I love that one. Was it
What?
from like Hotel Transylvania?
Yes, that one. This is Yowie, but in like a Dracula accent. So
I love
stupid.
that one. It's so dumb.
Like, why'd he show me? It's so
Yeah,
bright.
How am I supposed to show artwork of your Oshi now?
So true.
How
So
am I supposed
true.
to show it to you now?
Every few, like, it was, I would just hear a Prim, and I look up and Lynn goes, look at this. And I look at it and I start screaming.
Yes, that would happen.
And then I'm literally sitting on the subway and like, I'm like staring at my phone. And then at one point Noel looks at me and goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, or it was someone, I think it was Loon actually. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm waiting for this artwork to show up in my Oshi.
Oh yeah, you did. It was.
And it finally showed up when we got off of the subway.
I
It was
can't believe I waited
awesome.
for that.
I did, because I didn't want to lose it. It was awesome.
Did we talk about that one guy that commented on Orion's shirt?
Oh yeah!
Oh.
I was beside him too, and I didn't realize he was talking to Orion.
I knew he was talking to Orion, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah, can you tell the story? Because I didn't hear any of it.
Oh, so there's
a drunk guy on the
Yeah, he was, like,
subway
drunk or
who
high or
was,
some
trying
shit.
to like hit on a girl, and then he was like asking like the girl and pointing at Orion. He was like, "Is this your boyfriend?" Right? And then she went like, "No," and then the drunk guy went, "Good," and then he was commenting about something about his clothes, making him look like a loser or some shit.
Yeah.
I did not realize he was talking to Orion, talking about Orion at all.
Yeah, that guy was like, that shirt is not doing you any justice.
That's so
Yeah, something
mean.
like that. It was so mean.
And it was literally that morning when Orion's walking around going, who has an iron? Who has an iron? I'm like,
And the crazier part is that Prim says, oh, that she has an iron, but it was like when we all got home, and no one was like, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Yeah.
Do it. Oh.
Oh, there she goes.
I don't know. He's still barking. I muted my OBS, I muted my OBS and not my Discord, and I'm pretty sure you could just hear me going, "Stop barking!"
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still barking.
And literally when you came back, they start barking again.
He's so bad. He's in the living room by himself barking.
Wait, where's your
Oh
other
my
dog?
God.
In my room with me.
Oh. Well, no wonder he's barking. He's feeling FOMO. Open that door. Let the dog in.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Oh.
The air in Toronto too dry for me. I can't do it.
It was. Well, in that house specifically, it was really dry.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bro, it was so dry that at one point I put hot water into my fucking hydro flask or some shit, and I added Noel's tea, and I just put that shit right in my face, and having the fucking
Oh, steam?
steam hit my face. Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm dying here. I just sat in my room having the steam hit my face.
Oh my god. At one point, I was feeling so bad. Noel was like, "Do you want me to make you tea?" And I was like, "Yes, please." An hour passed. He goes, "I forgot. Do you still want it?" And I'm like, "Yes." 10 minutes later, he comes to me. He goes, "I put the tea already in the car." And I'm like, "It doesn't matter." 20 minutes later, he comes back. He goes, "Here's your microplastics." And it's literally just hot water in a plastic cup. Like, you know what? Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you so much.
Who's talking bad on Orion? I'm throwing hands. It's okay. He looked like he had no life.
Well, he
You know,
was
you throw
drunk.
hands.
He was drunk at like what? 10 in the morning?
He's either drunk or high.
So crazy.
That was funny. It's like, don't tell Orion that you have an iron. Don't tell him.
I
'Cause he was on it
did.
for like the entire day.
I literally told him.
No, but the boys were like, don't tell him. Don't tell him there was something that could have prevented this.
Yeah.
But he knew.
Well, clearly not.
I can't with him. Hello. My name is Orion Escalis.
Hello.
Well,
This drunk
he's
guy-
right there.
This drunk guy on the train was telling me that my shirt was really dirty. And I was,
Wrigley.
and I was like, what the heck? What the heck, man? I'm just trying to live here.
No, and then another favorite part of mine was like when Kayeru was doing the karaoke, and at the end of it, Kayeru was like, "Alright, you're all up in my ear."
Orion was so close to the mic that after the car, he was like, just to let you guys know, the only person that should be close to the mic is Noel. Everyone else is staying far away. They're too loud.
I don't even remember that.
And then I think half of it you can hear mostly only Mars laughing.
Yes! I need to watch that VOD again, because I'm not even sure who you could hear and who you couldn't hear.
Dude, I just went back to it to listen to the baby part. Dude, you're so clear. Dude, we're all off time.
Luna! When I was 13. I was waiting for it. Waiting for
love
it.
the rap parts. Oh my god, my favorite part is super bass.
I started frowning. I know you can't see me, but I started frowning.
why I love Super Bass. I actually didn't know I knew the lyrics until that song came up.
You're so stupid.
What do you mean?
The song choices were so random.
They were. They were. You got like all like everything in Japanese, and then suddenly you have like pop music, and then you have Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. No, at one point, I don't remember who, I think it was Gomi. She was like, we're onto that, what is it? Drunk white girl music.
Oh, no, I think it was me.
Oh, it's so true. We were. Like karaoke was so fire. Actually, it was so fi. I taught everyone a new word. Fi. F-Y-E. It's basically fire, but you just don't say all the syllables.
Bro, I was dying when fucking Orion started using the new lingo.
Dude,
I love Orion.
Orion has changed his vocabulary so much.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault was that.
When he said holy shart, I was like, there's no way you said that. Granted, he was trying to bait me into saying it, but still, I was like, there's no way.
What else did he say? He also said something else.
We did corrupt him. That was fi. That was fi. Your shirt, fi. His lasagna, fi. If he started nonchalantly mooing, I think I would have lost it.
No, please.
I can't get
I
over.
need to hear. I need to hear Orion moo.
No, I need to hear Kaedo's nonchalant oink one last time.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
Like,
Oink.
Oink. And his little hand motion that he would do. Oink. It's so funny, I can't. Ugh. Pulling this up. I'm pretty sure I've said something else about this trip. Let me look. Oh my god.
Like 20 something.
Lindy, holding up that bowl of cheese. And then she was just looking at Kaedo saying, you want me to eat all this cheese? I'm lactose intolerant. 5 seconds later, she's sitting on the couch so comfy, shoving cheese in her mouth.
You know, and then when I was like looking for food to eat for dinner, I saw that there's mac and cheese on the fucking stove, and I just pick up the whole pot and bring it to the living room.
I saw that because Noelle was literally like, there's not enough to feed 4 people. It fed the entire house.
Yeah, and then I was like shoving the mac and cheese.
My
in
god,
mouth, and I was
Koshi,
like,
what
oh,
are you
dude,
doing?
me too.
You're just
So I
streaming?
got some mac and cheese
Also,
on my
hi,
fork, and I
Evie.
just shoved, like, put it in front of Lindy's face, and she gladly accepted it. And I started eating more, and then she goes, Mars, you know I'm lactose intolerant, right? And I'm like, bitch, do you want more? And she goes, yeah. And then I start scraping the fucking pot. And I'm like, Lindy, it's just cheese left. Do you want it? And I put the spoon in front of her face. She goes, mm-hmm, and then eats it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? We scraped that pot clean.
We did. We had leftover Jollibee, and then not Kaedo going, yeah, I'm fine with my Jollibee. Yours? Okay. He got like the mango pie, and he like broke it in half, and like like a little bit like spilled into the container. So he takes that half, runs it against the spilled thing so he can get every single bit, and starts eating it. I'm like, it's not running away from you. Like, nobody's taking this away from you. Dude, that boy can eat some Jollibee. Like, holy crap.
Oh god. No, and when we bought the food at Jollibee, the lady was like, oh, is there like a birthday happening? And we're like, no, it's just
oh
a
yeah,
lot of us.
I remember that.
I first thought she asked us if there was like a birthday celebration that she could do for us, and then she was like, there's a lot of food. Oh, like, oh. So I was gonna say it's Noel's birthday.
Yeah, you should have just said that.
Did you guys watch Kaeru when he was FaceTiming Koshi?
I don't think so, no.
we were in the same room.
Dude, he looked like someone that was FaceTiming his long distance girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, you're right.
Every 2 seconds, he's like fixing his hair. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, bestie, Pookie fixing his hair. And I'm like, dude, it's just Koshi.
Oh, it's Koshi. Hi, Koshi.
Yo.
So funny, I cannot. And at the very end, he goes, okay, bye. Because Because Koshi's so nonchalant, he had nothing else to say to him.
And he tried giving the phone back to you, but you were on like the other side of the room.
I know, I was like, what the heck? No, just hang up. So dumb. At one point, Bob and Noel were freaking calling each other. And I was like, what the heck? And I was literally sitting outside their door so I could talk to Bob. Because I couldn't go inside the bathroom.
Oh.
Communicate to Bob through the door. Yeah, don't let Mal be Bob Larson 98. You know what you did.
You know what you did is crazy.
Exactly what he did. Alf Larson, so true.
Oh my god, tell them about how when the boys took a shower before their bathtub stream, what Kaeru did to her
Oh
bathroom.
my god. So Kaeru decides to take a shower before they go bathtub in the girls' bathroom. And this dude did not put the entire curtain inside the bathtub. Like half of it was out, so the entire floor was flooded. And the bath mat got so wet that when you stepped in it, it squished and water would come out.
Yes.
Oh, ew.
And the crazier part is that I'm the one who like went in there first, but I didn't have my slippers on, and I usually have my slippers on. I don't know why I didn't have my slippers on, but I'm over here trying to take a piss, and I step like at the toilet, and I'm like, bro, why is my sock wet?
It's so
And
wet.
I take off my socks, and I fucking put my feet on the floor, and I see my fucking footprint, and I'm like, Prim, the bathroom floor is wet.
And I was like, what do you mean? I come in there and it's soaking? And then I started blaming Kaeru, and he goes, no, Len Flair was actually behind me. And then Len goes, it was all you, brother. It was so gross.
And then he was, what was his excuse? He was like, I didn't expect the fucking, what it was called? The water pressure to be like Niagara Falls or something.
Yes, he was saying that it shoots
my
at an
God.
angle because at home, his shower head shoots straight down. The boys literally got the biggest bathroom. They had a tub, a standing shower, like a vanity, a toilet, a chair. Okay? And they can't share that stuff? Oh my god. Hi, Dark Shadow!
Like, why was it so wet?
I don't know.
Like, our bathroom looked so nice, and then they used it, and then we had to put a bunch of towels on the floor, and it just looked like a mess.
Why was there a chair in the bathroom? You don't ever get tired?
Eh.
That's where
Yeah.
the cuck chairs went.
Yeah.
Are they expecting company? I mean,
Well,
like,
you know
yeah.
what? Yeah.
You!
Yeah.
That's why they kept FaceTiming you.
God. Bob Larson.
Come on, Bob, get the gist. Come on, get with the program.
Yeah, shoot.
Ooh.
Moo or whatever.
Dude, the Jackbox was so dumb.
It's so stupid. It was so funny. When we played Monster versus Monster or whatever. Because I knew exactly who everyone was. So there was really no point in the anonymous messaging. Like, you could tell exactly who everyone was.
Yeah.
Kaeru literally put Orion's full legal name.
Kaeru and I were just being so fucking freaky with each other.
It was so dumb. I messaged Noel once and he goes, what do you want? Like, okay.
Prim wouldn't respond back to me.
Dude, no, you were weird.
I also saw those messages. I would not respond either.
Yeah, you were being a little weird.
Kaeru would respond back.
Yeah, because he's a little weird. So stupid.
And then like there was like some shit that like Noel would make, and we were like, dude, Noel made that.
Yeah, there's no way I couldn't believe it. He was so evil. Afterwards, we did face masks. And tell me why Mars literally laying there going, ah, my face burns.
Chat, this is supposed to burn.
Yeah.
No, I remember exactly what she said.
It
What the
was
fuck?
Just, it was just straight silence, and I was like, chat, is this supposed to burn?
And it was me and Noel looking at each other.
Chat.
Lindy looked at you and we all three of us go, take it off.
Yeah.
No, the one thing that got me was like, why'd you say chat? We're like right in front of you.
You're so stupid. We're not your chat.
I took it off and wet my face. I sat back down on the couch. I was like, yo, it still burns.
No, it's okay though, because Orion, whenever he got his first set of skincare, he like put it on And then he's like walking around the room, and then he asked me, Noel, he's like, is this supposed to burn? And we're like, no. And we're like, is it still burning? He goes, it's kind of subsided, but like it burned really bad. And I was like, did you know which one burned you? He goes, well, no, because I just put every new thing on at once.
He's so stupid.
He's never had skincare.
He's fucking breaking his skin barrier, bro.
I know. How are you gonna do that on a trip? Do that at home. Hello. Is this supposed to be burning, guys? Yeah, so I put on the toner and then the moisturizer, but my face burns really bad.
It was probably the toner, most likely.
He's right there.
Yeah, so for breakfast, I made rolled French toast, but there's only 7 of them, so each person can only have 1 bite.
No, that was like, wait, what you call it? When he made the leftover croissant shits, and he was like,
Oh my God,
"There's one
yes.
for everyone in the house," because Prim cut it in half, and I was
Yeah, I
like,
cut it in
"Brother,
half.
There's 10 of us in the house. There's only 8," and he goes, "Never mind."
Never mind. So funny.
And I told him, I was like, yeah, Gomi doesn't eat breakfast. And he goes, oh, okay, never mind. We might have enough. And then Gomi comes downstairs and eats. And I'm like, oh, shit.
That is so funny. I love Orion Escalis.
I love Orion. #1 member, Astrolog.
Just one? What about Kaeru?
Isn't he number 4?
Yes.
Yeah. Number 4.
Yeah, oh hi
Okay,
Ruru.
hold on.
I'm
Oh,
Ukeda
Ruru.
Kaeru. You're number 4 Elysian Virtuoso of Astrolog. Or however he says it.
Gesture. You have to do the hand gesture.
The head gesture is so nasty. Oh hi Ruru. It looks like Mineta from My Hero Academia.
No!
His little balls on his head. God.
It's the frog eyes.
Wait, those are frog eyes on him?
Yes.
On Kaeru.
What? This whole time they were balls.
No!
Like just green
They're
balls.
like frog eyes.
I'm literally pulling up his thing right now.
Are they not?
Like he has like little like
Oh,
balls
they
on his
are!
head. You're so stupid.
What the heck?
Yeah. Why do you think
Kaeru.
it's like, oh,
Your
you birthed a frog.
frog balls on your head are eyes?
You said in the group chat.
No.
Dude, they look like balls.
I mean, they are in a sense.
They are. They're like his hair.
Oh,
Like,
hi,
you know,
Dudu.
when you draw frog cartoons, the fucking eyes are typically at the top of the head.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You're
I
so
wish I
silly,
saw
though.
him doing his intro. Because apparently he did it with such a straight face. I want to see it so bad. Oh, hi, Dudu.
Hi, Dudu. Oh, hi, Dudu.
Love that guy.
Arr. Oh, hi, Dudu.
I can't even remember what else happened on this trip because I feel like if I reminisce any further, I'm gonna be so. Oh my god, stop, please.
What happened? What'd you say?
See, she didn't even realize she was stimming.
What happened?
You keep repeating it over and over again. I was like, yeah, Oharu, and then you kept going.
She doesn't realize.
I don't realize until you point it out.
Dude, Mars literally has she has a soundboard that refreshes every like 5 hours.
She does. If
My
Len's
chat,
emo wheeling, Mars has a soundboard.
Dude, Len Flair's emote wheel is insane. There's so many options. So crazy.
Dude, I accidentally caught myself doing like some of the facial reactions that Len Flair does. I stopped. Yeah, I stopped myself. stuff. I was like, dude, what the fuck is happening to me?
Now you say
don't
that
know
as
if
if
you
you're
want
like
the answer.
transforming or something.
I am, bro. I've never made these facial expressions before. It's because I
Dude,
keep
I don't know if you
looking
want
at
the
Len.
answer.
Whenever we were playing One Night Werewolf and it said werewolves wake up and me and Len wake up, make direct eye contact with each other, and couldn't do anything because we were trying to laugh, but we couldn't laugh out loud because otherwise people could tell that we were the werewolf.
Oh my god, you would tell which role I had because I couldn't pick up the card.
Oh my god, we were just here.
I was scratching the floor.
My favorite part of the game was when I made Orion so confused. He starts to have a lisp and a stutter. He goes, "Are you really
Yeah, are
a
you
werewolf?
really Villager?
Are you really Villager?
It's so kawaii. He was trying to be ooh.
It's his mole, it's his mole.
This is. His gap is insane.
Are you really Villager?
Are you really Villager, boys? Why is he you Villager?
Are you Villager?"
Whatever, my strat was saying that I couldn't remember what card I was.
Yeah, it worked the first time.
It did. But the second time I knew that Noel had switched my card because I could tell, but at the same time I couldn't risk it. So I had to play it again. I don't remember, guys. I just don't freaking know. It's just so hard.
Hey, really Villager?
It's so funny. Kyra wanted to play the game so bad, but we couldn't.
We
I
ended up
wanted
not
to play the game.
I still don't understand this, so all I know is that Tanner is the dodo bird.
Dude, when I was Tanner, I forgot it was that dodo bird, and I just outed myself.
Yeah, but then Len kept trying to argue. It was just so funny.
And then Orion got confused. It was like, wait, if Mars is the Tanner, then she wouldn't out herself as a Tanner, right? But then Lindy was like, yeah, if she knew what the Tanner did, Mars is stupid.
He's so stupid.
And I was like, you're right, I didn't know that's what the Tanner did.
That was the only game we played. I even had Kyoto bring Cards Against Humanity. We didn't even play it.
Oh no, yeah, I saw that in his bag.
You were too busy living in the moment, man.
Oh, we played cards in the living room.
Oh yeah, we did. I
think
taught
Mars
everyone.
fell asleep like midway.
Oh yeah, I taught everyone how to play Vietnamese card games.
Yeah, Prim sucks at explaining. I had to learn it from Kyoto.
Well, no, it's because you wouldn't listen to
You
me.
didn't understand.
Like when I talk to you, it sounds
Yeah.
like Snoopy, like the adults, like Peanuts. That's what it sounds like to you,
You're right.
dude. At one point, Kyoto was
You didn't
talking.
understand.
Yeah, just like that. Kyoto was talking, and no one responded. So you know what he did? He turned to the wall and started talking to the wall.
You did?
Yes.
What was that? What was that?
It was so funny. I was like just standing there. I'm not responding. And he just turned. He goes, "This is how I feel." Turns to the wall and starts talking to the wall.
When did I do that?
It was during karaoke.
Oh my god.
So funny. Oh my god, I can't.
Dude, I remember when the three of us were sleeping in the bed. Like, I don't know exactly what happened, but I turned my head towards Noel, and then he started turning his head towards me, and we just stared into each other's eyes, and we break down and laughing.
Yeah,
And
I
I
was
was like-
finally starting to fall asleep, and then you guys started laughing. And I think that's when we let's put on ambient sound.
Oh my
I
god.
think it was that.
No.
And then we turned it off. We turned it off because it was not doing anything, right? So like, okay, let's just sleep in silence. And then Mars' phone goes off, right? The entire night, she told me to put my stuff on the windowsill, and I was like, no, it's okay. I'll just leave it on the like side table there because it's better, right? Her phone kept buzzing, right? One time, okay, sure, whatever. The second time, it buzzed and it fell off. It like slid off the windowsill, right? And then Noelle had to go, Mars, you have to turn it off because it's gonna vibrate on the floor. And she was like, I don't want to do it. And then it starts vibrating again. You're so dumb.
I'm so popular.
Dude, what the
I
fuck?
wouldn't stop buzzing. And then, no, I asked Noel why he was looking at me, and he was like, it's because I can hear you turning your head. And I was like, no, you got me a big head. He got my head loud.
You are very loud.
I
Thank you,
mean-
thank you. Thank you.
I didn't mean to compliment
I
you.
want to thank that.
Oh, and I think on the last night, Luna was like, Mars, why are you so loud? And I was like, sorry, am I being loud? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, sorry, I'll try to be quiet. And then
You're
tried it,
so
and then
loud.
I became loud
You're so
again.
loud, derogatory.
You are so loud.
Oh my god, and everyone learned on this trip that I don't know how to whisper.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
don't know how to whisper.
Me saying something about Len and he across the hall, what'd you say about me?
And then, what you call it? We were like all in the living room, and she tried practicing whispering to, I think it was Len, and then Kayeru and someone and Noel were on the other side of the room, and fucking Prim would try to whisper to Len, and then Kayeru and Noel would just repeat what Prim said because they
Dude.
hear me?
Whispering
And
takes
they
a
were
lot
like,
of
"Yeah."
air. It takes a lot of air out of you, so why would you do that? For not knowing to whisper is so on brand. Dude, I don't need to whisper.
Bro, why are you making your whispering so airy? Don't make it so
Whispering
airy.
takes up so much energy. Like, listen to this. Oh my god, I can't.
Welcome to my channel.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's so hard to whisper, it hurts so bad. Maybe I just don't know how to whisper.
The way that you're doing it.
I don't think you know how to whisper, bro.
It hurts.
Yeah,
I do it in one breath, it hurts so bad.
You're not supposed to do it in one
Yeah,
breath.
I think it's because you're like forcing a lot of air out.
Yeah.
Wait, do you not know how to whisper?
No, I don't understand. Listen, this is
It's
me
not a
whispering.
joke.
What's going on?
Why are you like so?
It's like you're
Ratty.
trying.
Yeah, why are you pushing out so much
Exactly, yeah.
air?
That's what I'm saying, I don't know how to whisper.
Yeah,
How do you not know how
clearly.
to whisper?
I don't know. I never need to. Like,
How do
okay,
you talk shit
tell.
about people?
think you're exhaling too much. Okay, if I'm in church, this is how loud I'll talk. Oh my god, what the heck?
Bro, that's
That's just
so loud.
talking.
That's like.
That's not whispering, that's just talking.
No, this is my talking voice, and then this is my indoor voice.
Like you can just talk like this, and then that's basically whispering.
I don't know how to do that.
But I don't think my mic would pick it up.
I don't know how to whisper.
So you can also do this.
How do you do that?
Also do it. You kind of just do it, man. This
How do you do that?
issue. I'm gonna
How do you do that? It hurts so bad.
This is a major skill issue. I'm not
It
I
is.
can't whisper. My mic can't pick it up.
That's why my sister always tells me that I'm way too loud. I don't care. Shoot, do a gaff. Do I look like a gaff? Do I look like a gaff?
Yep, yep, yep.
Interrupt. Should I get a milk tea or fruit tea?
Fruit tea.
Milk.
Oh.
Oh.
Fruit tea?
Flip
Okay.
a coin.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck, man.
Oh.
This
You're so
made me, like,
nonchalant
weird. Like,
about it.
surely
Wait,
someone-
Wait,
surely
I got a
someone
question. What kind of milk tea are you looking at, and what kind of fruit tea are you looking at?
made- Milk tea would
Oh,
just be
true.
normal black tea.
No.
And
then
then
what's the
for
fruit
fruit tea, the options are either passion fruit, peach, or lychee.
Ooh,
Ooh,
fruit
You
tea.
might have to get the
Fruit
milk
tea,
fruit tea.
because you have more.
What?
What do you mean you have more?
You might. I was gonna say you might as well pick the milk tea because you're only looking at one. But then for the fruit tea, you have multiple, and then you're
Well,
like,
because the
which one
fruit
do I
tea can
pick
mix.
again? Oh,
Get the
okay.
fruit
Fruit tea, fruit tea, fruit tea.
Fruit tea, fruit tea.
Lychee peach.
What flavor?
Lychee and peach.
Okay. Thanks,
Uh,
gamers. Alright,
Welcome.
resume the session.
I forgot what we left off on.
Wait, whispering.
Whispering.
Oh yeah, Prim can't whisper.
I know, I literally looked at Mars at one point and I was like, what's good, gang? And then she said, flips, what's good, gang? My bad. Dude, I don't know how to whisper, okay? Jeez, chill. Not too much on me now. Chill, chill, chill.
This shit was so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, it should be made into a movie. If you were made into a movie, who would you get to play you in the movie?
Like an actual rabbit. I think just like a
Oh.
real life rabbit.
True. Mine would be Scarlett Johansson.
Does she take
Sorry.
Asian roles? That's why.
Yeah, it's because she takes Asian roles. What about you, Mars? I feel like you would just play
Depends on-
yourself.
He's so right.
So it would be, the
Yeah,
cast
true.
would literally be you, yourself, Scarlett Johansson, and a rabbit. That's so funny. Fun trip. Okay, I need to end my stream. I need to let my dogs go outside. And then shower.
Oh, maybe that's why they're barking. Wait, I thought we were supposed to play Valorant.
We are, but I need to shower first.
Oh, stinky.
Wait, I also need to shower. You want to shower together?
Yes.
What the
Booking a
fuck?
flight right now.
You wouldn't let me do that.
Okay, stop. Wait, stop. Poo. Pause. Pause, rewind. One, if you had asked me to shower with you on this trip, I would say hard no. Two, you didn't ask me, okay? But three, I would still say no. Oh my god, you freak.
Guys, I'm not a freak.
Why are you lying now?
I would never lie.
You need to message Lindy right now and ask her, do you think I'm a freak? And she would say yes.
Lindy?
No, I think you need to apologize to her, not message.
Lindy, I'm sorry
You're
for being a
right.
freak.
Don't you worry. At Lindy. And I'll at Gomi too because I love Gomi. I'm sorry for being a freak.
This
Gomi's
is like
also a
Diary of a
freak,
Wimpy
though,
Kid. I'm
no?
sorry, women.
Please don't hate me. I sent it. I will cry.
Hi, Skylar. Also, hi, Phoenix. Hello, Merciful.
Announcement in the server.
True.
Oh, shit, I'll do it on Twitter. Hold on.
Oh my god.
No shame.
I know.
Lindy.
Yeah,
I know you have no shame.
At Gomi.
Oh, how are you? We're just talking about our trip that we went on. Because we all went to Toronto and we all met up. Like, over, like, about 10 of us.
Me.
Also, I
Great.
didn't mean to piss the bed.
Writing, I'm sorry.
Oh,
women.
you just so. God damn it, fucking Junie. There we go. I did a post.
Wait, I need to go look at it.
Where the fuck is it?
So
I don't.
good.
What the fuck is the difference between posts and replies? Look, what is it?
Replies when you're replying to someone, and a post is when you're posting.
Why the fuck?
Yeah,
why
when
did it
you're
say
the
that it's
original
put as a
poster.
reply?
Where's your tweet?
It's on replies. What the fuck is happening?
Oh, I
Why
see
is it
it.
on replies? Why
You
is it on
only
replies?
did this because I'm live. So stupid. Okay. I'm gonna end my stream and then shower and then we can play Valorant.
It's crazy. No, it's because I love my friends.
Dude, you weren't gonna apologize to them unless we told you to.
I wanted to apologize, but I didn't know when to do it. I'll be
It's too
honest.
late. It's 2 days over. It's so late.
I didn't know when to. I'm bad with confrontation.
That's insane.
Exactly.
Okay, goodbye everyone. And see.
Okay.
Play. Oh, you're